Galloway in at the 3. Here's Russell. Tatum with a steal. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Oladipo, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
An excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
And Bill, there was a time when Los Angeles was purely the Lakers' town. Can the Clippers ever unseat them as the most popular team in L.A.?
Well, when you're talking about a time when Los Angeles was purely the Lakers' town, are you talking about this minute? Because it's still the case. I hate to break it to you. Nobody cares about the Clippers here. Nobody. It's a Lakers' town. It's always going to be a Lakers' town. The Clippers are always the black sheep's little brother who kind of shows up for Thanksgiving, and it's awkward, and then they ask to borrow money. And that's just the way it is. It's a Lakers' town. They've been here since, I think, 1960, and they have 6+ decades of fame, and generations of fame. The Clippers are never going to see it, and it would have to be multiple titles for them to even start to chip away with the Lakers.
There's Tatum with the 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the right side. Here's Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kid.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Right side wall. To the left wing. Tatum from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Yeah, we all knew Tatum could shoot coming out, but we didn't know he might eclipse 40% from 3 for his entire career. Pinch me.
Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Right side wall. There's Tatum. And the Clippers with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spot? They didn't do that.
Back to Nance. Over to the wing. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Curry. They get it back. Siakam outside. Siakam with a screen on net. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You get the sense on that Galloway loves it when he gets to run the pick and roll. So quick with the ball.
You know, last season we saw teams play an average of about 71 games in the regular season. With all the load management going on, Bill, is that a better number than the old 82, you think?
I've been saying it forever. I think they need to cut the number. You know, you think about it, there's 30 teams. You play everybody in both conferences twice. That gets you to 58 games. Then you could play everybody else in your conference once. That gets you to 72. And I think that should be the number. I don't know why we have as many as we do other than it's money. 5 extra home games for everybody. But I think when you think about the wear and tear of the players, the performance level would be enhanced by having less games, more rest, things like that. I think it's worth the trade-off.
I'd say that's an agile finish right there. Wall finding the angle despite the tough defense.
Now Russell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Here's Jokic. And Wall pulls it down. Charlotte trailing. Oladipo on the wing. Inside. Stolen by Siakam. And here's Russell. Pass to Jokic. Goes back up to the wing, right side. And he comes up with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they
beyond the arc in the first quarter. Now here's Oladipo. Canner, the pass to Nance, and stolen by Jokic. Russell against Wall. Russell, that's good. Russell's got his third basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Yeah, there's so many things Oladipo does well on a basketball court. Finding open teammates, that's one of them.
The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Jokic with it. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. Well, Bill, you've built quite the media empire over the last few years. Business is booming, huh?
Yeah, you know, The Ringer, we got bought by Spotify in 2020, and the whole audio thing has taken off completely. They're at the forefront of it. And we're up to a lot of stuff. It's been great. It's doing podcasts, websites, documentaries, all kinds of things. And, you know, if you're creative, there's a lot of outlets to be creative right now in 2020.
Mills, he's checked in for Curry. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hield comes in for Oladipo. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 8 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Nance outside. Here's Wall. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Russell with the ball. Nance covering. The shot. The shot by Russell, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Cauley Stein, the pass to Wall. Cauley Stein with a screen on Siakam. Oh, gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here are the Clippers now. 4-point game. Jokic in the post. Cauley Stein on him. By Jokic.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Outside Wall. Nance the screen. Down low. And Nance with the slam.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Pass to Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send them to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
So for the Hornets, Ilyasova comes in for Nance. And it's Schroeder in for Wall. All right, Bill, what's the dumbest trade of the 2010?
The dumbest trade of the 2010, the dumbest moment of the 2010, and the dumbest thing that ever happened in the 2010 was Phoenix passing on Luka Doncic. Sacramento winning the lottery by having Phoenix pass on Luka Doncic, and then they say, screw it, we're taking Marvin Bagley. And then Atlanta winning the lottery again by taking the third pick, and they're going to take Luka Doncic. No, they trade it. They trade it to Dallas and get an extra pick. Congratulations. 3 teams passed on the best player of his generation, Luka Doncic. You all did great work. Ugh. Such a flexible shooter. Tatum, able to adjust for the contact, find his finish. Something he learned how to do over the last 2 years. He's great at it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Hield.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Tatum. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Alexander Walker. Again, Charlotte is gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Schroeder with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Tatum, here we go.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And he makes the first. And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Mills. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now here's Hield, guarded closely. And the layup is good. You know, Bill, you work in so many different mediums. Name the piece or series that you're most proud of.
Definitely 30 for 30. Creating that from scratch and then putting a couple years of my life into getting it off the ground and doing 30 documentaries, 30 different directors about these sports stories we cared about, and just hoping anybody would watch it. And that was in 2009. And, you know, 11 years later, it's still going. And we thought we would get 30 and be lucky to get to 30. And now they've done, I think, 75, 80, something like that, and it's still going. And it's cool. And it's cool whenever a player says something like, you know, that could be a 30 for 30 for some days. To be in the lexicon with that, you know, definitely one of the highlights of my career.
No doubt. Here's Hield. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
The Clippers trail. Outside Mills. Here's Schroeder. Outside Hield. Back to Schroeder to the middle. With the bucket.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Outside Hardaway. Shot to stop the run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
32 seconds left in the first quarter here. Passes to Hield. With the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
It's both from the stripe. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Tatum against Hardaway. That one a little long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Right side Tatum. Well, offensively, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. About his championship year with Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam shared this with us.
It's all we think. And I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And that's how Siakam plays the game.
himself. Yeah, versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in his own right. He'll have things against him. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts? Well, we've watched them force their way to the line. And see how they work this way.
I start to say be aggressive. It's smart. Good things tend to happen even if you're on the road.
They've got the Angelo Russell. Tristan Thompson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. As to Siakam. Let the three fly. That ball. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his third assist of the night. And stylistically, we're seeing the game change. Bill, you like the direction it's going, or are there any other changes you hope to see?
I feel like we're swinging a little too far towards three, but on the other hand, you look at the way the teams that they defeated played in the 2020 playoffs. Miami is a team that, yeah, they shot a lot of threes, but the ball moved, people were cutting. It was old school basketball. It was a lot more like how the Warriors played 2015, 2016, 2017. Boston, same thing. When Hayward got back, the ball's moving and there's back cuts and things. It wasn't just guys moving threes. Denver's another one. The back cuts they would do work and things like that. So I do feel like even though you're in this run right now with like 3-3-3-3, the more sophisticated offensive team, those are the ones that are winning. So hopefully sophistication will be a win.
Galloway checked in for Hardaway. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Nance comes in for Heel.
And what we know about D'Angelo Russell, this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
There's no problem. This is off the run. Trails it from deep. Nance has got 5 now.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. You can simply shoot right over them.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. That'll belong to John Wall.
Now, this guy's a shooting player now. D'Angelo Russell is adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance. He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Now Oladipo. Pass to Nance. 5 to shoot. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And one of the reasons they're down right now is high quality of play. Some attributed that to the lack of travel. Is that something the league should look at moving forward? Do you think multiple bubbles could work in the NBA?
Yeah, whether it's bubbles or whether it's just reducing the amount of road trips, I think there's
Oh
something
my
to it.
God,
They
I
play
know.
the road conferences usually 3 or 4 times, and if you have like the Celtics playing in Orlando twice during the season, I don't know why they wouldn't have them go down there and play them on a Friday or Sunday. You're just cutting basically the same trips out for everybody. I think that's one of the reasons how they play within the bubble. I think the other thing, honestly, is that the shooting background, just getting used to that, having the same shooting background game after game. There's more space under the basket, so it's drive hard. To the rim, it's not 8 cameramen underneath the basket. Little things like that that I think has really helped.
Certainly the play was outstanding in Orlando. And it's Russell on the drive.
Yeah, that's unstoppable. Can't stop that.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Go in, grab a rebound, something. Fuck.
Now here's Russell. 17 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Tanner. The Hornets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Oladipo against Curry. Outside Wall.
Is anybody gonna ever react to that? What's the fucking deal? Fuck.
Ball against Russell. Oladipo outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Curry. Three-pointer.
No.
Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. And always a lot to find out when opponents haven't seen each other yet.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Ball for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Of course not.
And the 2020 draft. First time we saw the new flag and lottery odds. Bill, I know that was something you called for. You happy with the change?
Yeah, I like that. Teams are rewarded.
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous.
When they threw away multiple years there. And it was the smart move because that's what the system allows.
Now there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Russell with the ball. 21 points in the game. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. He carries the 2-3. Curry's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Oladipo.
What the fuck is this?
Curry with it. Quick by Wall. Right with him. Here's Jokic.
Oh my god, this fucking game is wild.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. Pass to Coley Stein. Back to Oladipo. There's the drive. Oh, big finish. Did you see that?
Such a quick first step. If you're not already moving when Oladipo's moving, guess what? He's beating you in the spot.
Here's Galloway. Outside Russell. Now Tanner. Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Wall. Here's Tanner. Always dying with it. He's covered by Curry. Let me move. And the jam by Coley Stein.
But I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. It's so open. This guy will find you.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer. It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. William Silva's checked in for Cantor.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. had space before. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
There's a screen by Coley Stein. To the inside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Tatum. Coley Stein's got 6 in the quarter. But he had no answer defensively inside. Outside Hardaway. Takes out a pick. And out of bounds. The Hornets
Yeah,
will take it.
fucking glitching faggots.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. He'll pass it to Schroeder. Here's William Silva. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Bill. The floater. The Hornets Pass to Schroeder. Ilian Silva outside. 13 feet out. That one doesn't drop.
Dude, I had him off the dribble, and he doesn't even go off the dribble.
Lead of the game was 9. And he throws it.